Oh man, if you just woke up feeling positive about the crypto markets, you're gonna feel a whole lot more positive after this news, because forget about the CPI reading yesterday. We've got a bunch of new positive news, and I'm gonna be leading with the fact that BlackRock has made a huge announcement regarding Bitcoin and spot Bitcoin at that for its institutional clients. We're going to go through this literally breaking news hot off the press, which has just come out right now. We're also going to be covering out the new macroeconomic data. We're going to be looking at Polygon's MATIC chart pattern, because I've got a warning on there, and we're going to take a look at how Bitcoin's getting on with its breakout. Smash all the likes. Don't forget to subscribe. As always, if you want to buy any crypto, you can just use the links in the description to BYBIT or BitGet. Now let's get straight into the charts. As you can see here, guys, Bitcoin is looking for this nice breakout, and this was partially helped by the fact that we had a really good CPI reading yesterday, right? We covered that at length yesterday, and you can see that we are trying to still get that higher high, and I want that body close about where we're at now. To be honest, we want that body close at around 24,700 for a nice clean breakout here. The volume's a little bit lower than I would have thought. I would have wanted a little bit more volume, but we still got some of the data play out, so hopefully we can get that volume a little bit higher to give me more conviction around this breakout. But things are looking good. When you tie this in with the CPI data and on what I'm about to share with you, things are definitely getting more exciting for crypto. Now, before I come onto the BlackRock news, and trust me, it's super exciting, I do just want to make sure you guys know Ethereum is running because of their final merge rehearsal. We covered that in this morning's video. They had the successful go early launch. That's their third dress rehearsal. Can they just get on with the real one now? But either way, all three dress rehearsals went really well, and the market is now expecting them to get on with the September the 19th merge without any glitches. So that's one of the reasons we're seeing Ethereum move to the upside. We're going to come on to Polygon shortly, but let's quickly take so much to cover off. Let's quickly take a look at this. This is the producer price index. Okay, so this is the producer inflation figure, and it came out with a huge beat. This is really good news. It came in negative. In other words, inflation declined by 0.5. This was expected to come in at positive 0.2. Further evidence that inflation is taking a hit after Jerome Powell's interest rate hikes, and this is all good news to add on to the news we got from yesterday. Now, BlackRock, world's largest asset manager, launches spot Bitcoin private trust. So you guys know the old news was that they partnered with Coinbase a little while ago, earlier this month, to offer Bitcoin trading services to its client. That's fine. But now, what the $10 trillion asset manager, this is the biggest fund in the world, $10 trillion in asset under management. To have any idea if a percentage of that moved into Bitcoin, how much it moves Bitcoin, is insane. So now BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, has launched a spot Bitcoin private trust enabling direct BTC exposure for its institutional client. This is huge, guys. This is not through futures. It's not a futures ETF. This is not anything else. They can have direct access to Bitcoin, so they can move the price. And trust me, the way these institutions are going to want to do it, if you've not watched my video, I'm going to link it up here. I'm going to show you how, just if a tiny bit of the wealth that's in real estate or commercial or stocks or any other bonds or any other asset class moves into crypto, it just takes a percentage. It just takes some of these high net worth individuals to go, you know what, why not? I'll put a percent in Bitcoin. If BlackRock are telling me everybody else is doing it, I'm going to do it soon. That's going to do far more than you and me bleeding for Bitcoin, because we just don't have that kind of size, as Do Kwon would say. So Bitcoin is the oldest, largest, and most liquid crypto asset, and is currently the primary subject of interest from our clients. So they're all asking for it. The clients are asking for it. The news comes on the heels of another Bitcoin-related announcement by BlackRock earlier this month. The asset manager announced a partnership with Coinbase, allowing its clients to trade Bitcoin. However, in this partnership, BlackRock's clients would not be able to physically interact with Bitcoin outside of the Coinbase Prime platform, which would hold custody of the institution's asset. And most institutions prefer that. They want some sort of custodian platform anyway. Leveraging Coinbase's comprehensive trading, custody, prime brokerage, and reporting capabilities, common clients will be able to manage their Bitcoin exposures alongside their public and private investments. So all their seed rounds, all their investment rounds in the private markets, plus all the stocks they own and their crypto can all be in one place. Super easy for them, and we can cover off. In the same vein, BlackRock's institutional Bitcoin trust will not support the custodial transfer of Bitcoin. However, the value of the trust will be derived from Bitcoin spot price, and the asset manager would likely once again leverage a custodial partner. Moreover, the launch of a spot Bitcoin trust for institutions marks a stark reversal from statements made last year by Larry Fink, the CEO. In my last 2 weeks of business travel, not one question has been asked about that, Fink said, in reference to institutional interest in Bitcoin. Nevertheless, yes, institutional investors have decidedly made a correction, as BlackRock stated in its Bitcoin trust announcement. Despite the steep downturn in the digital asset market, we are still seeing substantial interest from some institutional clients in how to efficiently and cost effectively access these assets using our technology and product capabilities. What a load of BS. You see that, guys? So this is what all the institutions do. They say this: oh no, we don't care about Bitcoin, we don't care about Bitcoin, none of our institutions are asking for it. But while they're doing that, they're scrambling to figure out how to make it available for their clients. So never believe that. JP Morgan did the same thing. We don't care about Bitcoin, we don't care about Bitcoin, no, we don't care about Bitcoin. But in the background, they're scrambling, trying to figure it out to make sure that they don't miss out. So there you go, proof's in the pudding. Look at what they're doing, not at what they're saying. And as you can see, they're now offering that spot Bitcoin exposure to their huge institutional clients. So really big news there for us to digest today. Also wanted to show you a little bit about MATIC. I did want to share a little bit of a warning on the daily chart. I am seeing a little bit of slowing down here. So Ethereum is still moving up 3% today. MATIC is a little bit flat on the day. And you can indeed see a little bit of divergence, right? We did have a little bit of divergence on this run. I didn't trust the run. If you look at that, you're seeing divergence in the RSI. RSI coming down, price moving up, and now you can see that calling off happening. So don't be surprised if this wants to come collect some support at the longer term trend, maybe even coming as far down as 78 cents, 80 cents. I'd be prepared for that if I was in this position. And I'd also be looking at the EMA ribbon to see if it wants to come into its EMA ribbon. Now, of course, if Bitcoin continues to go through 24,000 and breaks for it cleanly, MATIC won't need to come down. It'll take the rest of the market and keep pushing to the upside. But you've got to remember, it's had an impressive run to the upside here. So naturally, at some point, it's going to want a little bit of a cooling off. I mean, you're looking at from peak to peak there, a 200% move on MATIC. So I don't think anybody can deny it. A little bit of a cooling off back down to trend. And in fact, you could argue that would be a healthier way for it to sustain a longer term run here on MATIC. Coming back to Bitcoin, want to see this clean candle break through by the end of today. Want to see the volume continue to come through. Want to see the body candle close above 24,700. And then we want to see tomorrow's candle open up green. And then we're good. I know I'm asking for a lot, but this is the textbook way of doing it. FOMO wise, you can FOMO in already, right? The FOMO, there's enough here to FOMO about, because inflation is cooling down from both the CPI and the producer price index, which came through. Ethereum merge is looking like it's going well so far. BlackRock news on top of that as well. And finally, after the deep remnants of that crypto winter bear market, we're getting news. We're starting to get positive news. Do you remember that period of time where we were coming to you with videos every single day and there was nothing? It was just dead. It was like tumbleweed in a desert. No news to report. Nothing would move the Bitcoin price. And now we're starting to see news which is helping the market move to the upside. So a lot of great news to be looking out for, and definitely, a great time to be in the market if you are able to dollar cost average in. If you're new to the markets, make sure you're not chasing candles. Wait for the pullbacks. Be calm, be methodical, have a game plan. On crazy green days where it's pumping 4, 5, 6%, you don't need to chase it unless you're accumulating for the long run and you're going to hold and you don't care if it falls 20% tomorrow. You're here for the long run. Then dollar cost averaging is the best strategy for you. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe. Go watch my video with deeper technical analysis from earlier today, and I'll see you in the next one.